Hello, class 575. I really enjoyed watching the video. I never really heard about Ezra Fretch or Fret. Actually, I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it was very interesting to watch. And just understanding how he was able to accept um, what happened to him, how he was born, and to live with it and to inspire others. So the question says, identify what part of your story, your experiences of life, need to be shared with others so they too can be inspired. Um, my story is my ethnicity. Um, growing up in a city where I was basically the only Asian kid, and then moving to the suburbs where again I was the only Asian kid. Well, one out of five, one of five. I mean, um, and my parents not being able to speak English well from them immigrating from Korea back in the 80s. And it's something that I had to deal with, something I didn't like. But as I was growing older, as I was in college, being able to accept who I was, knowing that God made me because that's who He wanted me to be, and now being able to teach and being there for the students that do not know how to speak English. I'm very fortunate that I'm at a school. It's very diverse. Um, and so the students don't have to really deal with, people looking at you weird, just staring at you, because everybody there is, everybody is a different color skin. And the ones that do move or immigrated here, that, have a hard time speaking English, I'm very able to communicate with them. And I'm very happy that I'm able to, because I get that relationship with them just to tell them how everything is, um, how to deal with with school life, and so I'm very happy that I've gone through the experiences that I've went through, knowing knowing another language, um, which I didn't really think about back when I was younger. So I'm very happy with that. And people at my church, being able to help them if they are, in need, because of course there will be always some kind of trouble, and I'm always trying to be there to help and see if I've ever gone through an experience like that. Another question is, um, what areas of physical education and sport do we need to be more accepting of each other's diversity? um, I wouldn't say this is really going on right now, but in my mind, I always think, maybe we have that stereotype of, oh, teachers only think about the top skilled students, the ones who can do everything. If everybody were able to do, being an athlete, then class would be so much easier. But I guess there are times when I'm like, oh, if you just knew how to play, so it would just be easier. But I'm glad that, everything's different. Everyone's at a different level. And I'm able to use my experience, um, and think and try to come up different ways to help them, because then I see how they're trying, how they want to be involved, and how they do their best, even though it's not as good as someone else. But I see it, and that's what I like, about being a teacher, being able to help everybody. I like watching the skilled players because they're really good, and I also watch, the ones that are not so skilled, people who are a beginner, and then they learn from it and they get better at it, and I see it, throughout the years from sixth grade all the way up to eighth grade, and I'm glad I'm able to be someone that's able to help. Um, so that's what I think about, just being able to be open to others, and also I want to see students who are highly skilled being able to help those that are not, and it's that they want to, because a lot of times in middle schools you don't really see it. And, and I've been fortunate to be able to see several, about 5 students throughout my career so far, even though it's been short, that they are willing to help and they are really like athletic, do really well in what they do. And so I'm glad that they are able to, you know, take their time to help them, um, put them on their team to, how to do some skills here and there. So um, that's what I look forward to, and I hope that it'd be more like this in the future. So thank you for listening. I'd like to hear your responses.